you don't come around. What's it do? Son of a gun. Think about it. We call them what they do. The jab is the front hand, the cross comes across the body, and the hook. So this is all it is. It's just right here, and I'm right here, and I just go. Surely one of us guys has been slapped by a girl sometime. Right? That's all it is. So here, jab, cross, right here, and then this hand comes out, and hooks. So, right? Around. Hooks around the shot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Try it. Cool. Yeah, now watch. Cross right here. Don't hit it. Jab, cross. Look, there you go. It's easy. That's why it's One, two, three, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. Not 1, 2. Because he just reacted. You see it? Go ahead. So, watch what happens now. We're right here. He blocks. Ready? You're gonna block again. I'm gonna come. What did he just do? Watch again. 1, 2, 3, bam. What? This hand, a guy named Einstein did a wonderful service for us a long time ago. He came up with a rule. If this is up here, it can't be down here at the same time. You can only occupy one piece of space at a time, right? So once I get this to happen, that to happen, the kick comes right after the punch. Not a second or so later, but almost at the same time. So we're right here. Boom. Boom. Now watch. Boom. Wait. Nice and simple. Matter of fact, it's probably more effective. But why? Because think about this. If you're out on the street, you might be wearing a tight pair of jeans, you're wearing hard-soled shoes,
or a dress.
And if it's who told you? But you know, yeah, a girl, you know, not on the knee. But the main thing is distraction. Avoid the distraction. Okay? Try this. Points, the referee says break. You start again, right? But in kickboxing, this just gets started. Shift to the outside. Boom! Hook to the rib. Boom! Hook it. I can't believe it. I'm sideways again. Boom! Good. So it's right here, we're jockeying for position. Now I can still throw the hook from here, but if I do, look at those two hands. So I shift to the outside, bang, bang, bang. Karate was never designed to be used against another karate person. We modified it. We changed the blocks, we changed the defense to be able to work, to do the kumite. It was never designed for it. So we go, and kill the guy. Or think we did. There was no combinations afterwards. So you went, bam! And this was there. Because for some reason, somebody says, when you pull this back, maybe I grabbed hold of his uniform and I pulled this at the same time. Maybe. Maybe. But also for the torque, watch the shoulders. Boom. Now, boxing does the same thing, except they're here. They push off with the shoulders and turn. See how I'm turned? But then now, I've just cocked this. I come back, bam. Sun down sideways. So think about that. Exactly. Jab, cross, hook, drop down, pivot, punch straight out, and back. Jab, cross, hook, drop down, pivot, straight up. What did I start with? Why a jab? Why a jab? It's fast. It's fast. I learned to box for two reasons. First reason was to keep you away from me so I could kick you. That's the first reason. The second reason was to keep you away from me so I could kick you. But I found out that I had a good jab. So you gotta defend it. Then when you keep charging in, being sideways, bam, there's a natural left hook. So I went, hey, this is a lot more fun than lifting your leg up and kicking. Still love kicking, but punching is a lot easier. His hands up, hands up, hands up. Good, there you go. I'm going to beat on him for 30 seconds. Watch. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 bam, 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 bam. When I was fighting, I fought 12 rounds. 12 rounds. That other guy trying to say, go ahead, Wallace, I want you to miss because I'm going to kill you. So number one, I couldn't afford to be tired. Number two, I couldn't afford to miss. My job is to get you to react to whatever I throw. When I throw and you react, you're not going to hit me back because I'm getting you to defend, I'm getting you to react. So it's safe. And a long time ago I was quick. I'm old now. But think about this. If I throw this thing fast and you can't block it, what goes through your mind? Yep. And when this happens, look at the ribs. I fought a guy in Paris, France, 1976, before most of you were born. He was the German European national champion. About this wide at the shoulders, about this wide at the hips, about that tall. He walks into the ring, and I say, he's not a middleweight. And the referee says, yes, he is. He can't be. Look at him. He said, we weighed him in. He's a middleweight. And I went, so we bow in, we move around, and I throw the obligatory kicks to the head, right? I noticed after about 30 seconds, his hand stayed right here. Bam! I hit him with a side kick, and I apologize if you take this the wrong way. I hit him so hard, his head hit his knees. I thought I killed him. I thought he was dead. And I was the main event. 41 seconds into the first round. The referee's going, 1. 2. Well, understand, this is the main event, and it's 41 seconds into the main event, including the 10 count. And you know how slow that was. Finally, the referee threw, or the cornerman threw the towel in. But what I want you to think about, the head moves, the core doesn't. And a good side kick with the heel devastating.
Of all the eras, who would you love to fought the most with?
Mike Stone. I would love to fight Mike Stone. Yeah. I fought Dominic Valderrama. I fought all the other guys who were the European champions and so forth. I did an exhibition match with a guy named Oishi back in 1972. He was the Japanese national champion 3 years in a row. He came charging, and I brought the leg, hit him in the head with a hook kick. He bowed out and left. And I'm going. Well, in the Japanese system, it's a full point. The match is over. And I'm out there by myself. What the hell is this? But yeah, I would like to fight Mike Stone. I fought Chuck, fought all the Skipper Mullins, all of them. I never got a chance to work with Mike Stone. And only because he was supposed to be tough. Not great, not fast, but he had a ridge hand. He used to knock everybody out. Yeah, he'd be here, he'd charge in, bam! There you go. I liked competition. I was a wrestler in high school and college. When I went into the service, they didn't have a wrestling team, but they had a judo team. So I started playing judo. That's how I tore my knee up. I liked the competition. When I started doing karate, I didn't know they had competition until about 2 months into it. And then he said, we're going to kumite. And I said, what's that? He says, we're going to fight. And I said, you guys have a wonderful time. Because in Okinawa, they hit each other. And there was no pads. Back in the 1960s, there were no pads, no leg pads. You just took. So I said, you guys have fun. But they made me do it. And I said, hey, this is kind of fun. Especially because I don't want to stay here and get hit. So I'm going to make whoever it is I'm fighting chase me. And then I'm going to get him to run into something. And I get to apologize. So just think about it. Take what we've done today. Change it, play with it, modify it. So maybe one or two of these techniques, these little combinations, work for you. If you like the boxing part, just get used to being relaxed. Bam, 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 bam. So I'm starting to say, play with it, change it. If you like the boxing, bam, bam, bam. Some of you, I'm sideways, whoop, there's just like that. If you like the self-defense aspect of it, he puts his hand, I grab the hand, boom, nail him in the thigh. And then take off. Because you notice he's not going to chase you. Hurts him. So just think about it.
Who was your toughest opponent?
In kickboxing, every one of them. I was the champion. Most of my fights were on national television. So I didn't get a Bum of the Month club. They picked the top 10 fighters for me because it was up and coming. So they wanted to have a good fight. And I said, don't I get a Bum of the Month just once in a while? No. I had a guy that was ranked 10th or 11th or something like that. His name was Gary Edens. And, you know, they say, well, he's going to be an easy fight for you because he's just built specially for me. So the president of CBS Sports Spectacular, Barry somebody, comes in and says, Bill, I need to talk to you. And I said, what do you need? He says, I need you to promise me it's going to go 5 rounds. Did you talk to the other guy? No. I need you to promise me it'll go 5 rounds. He said, why? I said, because if it doesn't go 5 rounds, we have to have another fight on the air. That means we have to pay. I said, oh, thanks for thinking about me. So after a while, you're like, we're not going to show it at all. Okay, I promise. It's so funny. We're here. He comes charging in. Bam! And I hit him with a natural left hook. And he goes down. This is 5 seconds in the match. And I'm going, shit. And he's not moving. And the referee, JT Will, knew about it too. So he's going, 1. 2. Now by the count of 8, he's moving around a little bit. By the count of 9, he's up. Bip, end of round 1. I'm going, because he would have fell right over if there was any more time left. But the round 1 must have lasted 40 seconds. So I'm going, so for the next 5 rounds, I knocked him down some like 7 or 8 times, not even trying to. But the 5th round comes along, and by this time, I'm kind of having fun. So it goes 9 rounds. I mean, I must have knocked him down 11 or 12 times. So I'm not thinking if I won the fight, I go home. Next month, Black Belt Magazine says, Wallace must be losing it. This one went the distance. I knocked him down 9 times. But I did knock him out, so therefore I'm losing. I'm like, whoa. And what are you going to call him and say, I had to carry him? Yeah, sure you did, Bill. So I went, okay. So I just shut up. And after a while, it just stopped being fun. The kickboxing aspect of it just stopped being fun. Because money became an issue. Rankings became an issue. What they wanted me to, often what they wanted me to hit him with became an issue. We went raising high, so I needed to kick him a whole bunch of times in the head. Well, I can do that, but if you're going to do it a whole bunch, pretty soon the other guy starts watching out for it. So now I can get countered. So I said, you know what? 1980, I defended the title 23 times in 6 years. Now, if you watch boxing, they defend their title, once every 2 years, something like that. But I defended it like 5 times a year. And I said, you know what? This is no fun anymore. So I retired. It's still fun working out. It's still fun training, if you can't tell. But the fighting just got old. And if the fighting starts getting old, you don't train that hard for it. And if you don't train that hard for it, you're going to get hurt. So I just said, I'll just keep doing this. This is much more fun. Any other questions, sir?
I was just going to say, I think everyone should stand up and give Bill a round of applause because the legend that he is.